everyone? It is Saturday. I got my buddy Parker with me, and we are doing a little short impromptu hunt today. I didn't think I was going to be able to hunt today because last night, as my wife was on her way to work, our tire exploded in our car. And come to find out, all 4 tires were in really, really bad shape. So we have to get 4 new tires unexpectedly. And our family car is still there getting that taken care of. So I jumped in my truck I use for scrapping. It's not something you want to take on a long trip. And we decided that we were going to hit the Walmart on Miller Lane. I have not been here in a very long time. What are you, McGrath?
I got a puppy shirt.
Okay, you got a puppy shirt. So we are going to try to see if I can get some XMEN and try to see if maybe the archive is here. So this video will be very similar to last week's video, where it's probably just going to be several days of me stopping at a place here or there, just because I was not able to spend today hunting, you know, the whole day hunting like I normally do. So we're going to jump in here, see what we can get. Oh, one more thing. I got something in the mail from eBay. And it is a grail item for me, a huge item that I wanted very badly. And I will show you. He was about to give it away. We'll show it at the end of this video when we're all done. All right, see you inside. All right, coming into Walmart and... Okay, great. First time I've seen that. I think I'm gonna have to pick that up. Cool. Let's see if they have any other of the XMEN. No. Looks like they got a couple of Black Cat. Got a weird look on her face. Kind of crazy. Alright, and they got the 6-arm Night Thrasher. And that is about it, but cool. One thing I've been looking for. Let's check over here with the Star Wars and old Black Series. And it looks like the old archive, not the new archive. Surprise, surprise. I don't know when they're gonna put these out. Transformers. Shockwave. Tons of these still. Cool. Ironhide. Okay, so we made it out, and I finally got something retail. Geesh, I can't tell you how long it's been since I got something retail. It feels like forever. But it's not a Star Wars figure, and I don't collect Marvel Legends normally, but like I've said in the past video, I've made the decision that I'm going to collect all the X-Men animated series, the Jim Lee style X-Men. So boom, I feel pretty lucky to get this. I think terrible glare. Oh, but anyways, face sculpt looks good. I'm gonna get this guy unboxed a little bit later on the video, but my man Parker got something. What'd you get, bud? All right, open it up. Come on, let's see.
It's a Roblox.
It's a blind box. Okay, what'd you get? That's a man with a weird looking face here. With a weird looking face and a briefcase. Have you played with this guy in the game before? This is Roblox. Wait a minute. Is that open? Hold it up. Look at that. The briefcase opens. There's nothing in it, but you could put like little pieces of candy or something. So that is it. We are gonna head home. I got some stuff to do, things to clean, just like everybody does on a Saturday. And we will pick it up. I don't know. When are we gonna go hunting again?
I do not know.
I don't know. So this is the end for today, Saturday. Maybe we'll
wait.
What? Oh my gosh, is that money?
Yes.
That's what goes in his briefcase.
It's $100.
Hold it up, bud. We can't see it if you can't hold it up. Hold it up on the camera. Here you go.
And then you
Stick it in there and then
close
shut it. All right, so I don't know how good that came across, but anyways, he got a figure, I got a figure, and we'll pick it up later. All right, so this is Sunday, and we have been in a picnic all day long, having a ton of fun, and we are in Springboro, and there is a Walmart here in Franklin right by the highway. So we're gonna jump in here real quick, see what we can find, looking for the Archive Series, Black Series figures, and we'll see what else we can find. What are you looking for? What figure you want?
probably makeup.
Probably makeup.
Makeup, I need
yeah.
makeup, yes.
All right, see what we can find. Okay, so coming up on Legends, I see they have Weapon X. Really cool. They got a Gambit, a Forge, another Gambit. Looks like I just missed out on the... Shoot. Oh. Looks like I just missed out on the ones I wanted. Looking for Beast and Jubilee. I kind of like that one. I don't know if that fits in with the animated series. So if you know, let me know. Like, was this a comic book Weapon X, or was that part of the animated series? Just curious. Have to check that out later. So let's check out some Transformers and Star Wars. Okay, Transformers, Ironhide, nothing new. Alright, looks like they got a newer wave here. They got a Battle Droid and a Mace Windu. I already have that, so I don't need to get it. Now Holdo I do not have, and it looks like it is on clearance, but although I'm gonna get her because I'm gonna get all of them, I'm just not ready to pull the trigger. And a Dryden Voss. I probably should get that for the $15 because that's a really good price. I don't know, so let's see. None of the new Archive. Oh man, guys, I'm sorry, I'm just super tired. Picnic, playing basketball, everything all day. Okay, so we got out of Walmart and we were heading home. I said we were done for the day, and I got a message from James at the toy department, and he got in the mother load of Masters of the Universe Filmation figures. He got a huge collection in. He wanted to let me know that he got that. And so I am going to run down to the toy department and check it out and see if maybe I can get one of the figs. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, he probably had, I don't know, it was a huge pile of them. So I'm really excited. We've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but we're headed that way. And when I get there, I will show you what he's got. All right. Okay, so made it in here to the toy department. It's got an old vintage He-Man. It's Battle Cat. I want to get that someday. That's cool. 75 bucks. That ain't bad. I like him. Okay, so the figures he's got: Spikor, Merman, She-Ra. It's got the Super 7 He-Man. Trapjaw, do not have him. I do have the Beast Man. Well, that's one I want, but there's no way I can do 125. It's got the Orco back there. Tila. Triclops. I know Cincy Nerdman was looking for the Triclops. He got that back there. He's got all those up there.
I want to show you.
Antenna. Oh, he's got the Battle Cat and the Panther. That's cool. And the Sorceress, Manny Faces.
Oh, he's awesome. He's pretty
Fisto. Clawful. Got some really cool ones. Which one to get? Which one to get? Which one to get? I don't know. Oh, there's Orko. Cool. And one thing I saw out of the corner of my eye that I was really into, I want that figure bad. The SH Figure Arts Darth Maul is unbelievable. That is the only Figure Arts figure I really would like to get because it is so much better than the Black Series. It's amazing. Well, it's cool. He's got that C-3PO and R2-D2 set. What I like about that C-3PO is it's shiny, like he should be. The Black Series is not. But that's kind of cool. I might like to get that someday for my shelf to replace the Black Series one with. Okay. Guys, hey, calm down. I don't want to have to buy something you guys break. Got some Joes. Some Joes in here. Now mask. Mask is something that I want to get into sooner or later. Pick up a couple. I'm thinking about starting an 80s shelf where I get just a few toys of each of the different lines that I really liked as a kid. So, you know, I can't get everything from each line that I like, but if I could get a few things, that would be really cool. Mask would definitely be one of them. Okay, so we are out of the toy department, and success. They had a whole bunch of them in there, a whole bunch that I wanted. I could only get one, and there was a bunch that were way outside of what I could afford. So what I wanted to do would get one that I can't find, you know, normally very easily. So there's a bunch that Big Bad Toy Store has for like $50 still that he had in there, like the She-Ra and that whole wave, Fisto, and just I can't remember all their names, but that whole wave is still $50 on Big Bad Toy Store, so I can be patient with those. So I was looking at the older ones. They had Trapjaw, it's too much money. They had Tila, Tila was too much money. They had Evelyn, and just a bunch of the older ones. So I had to make a decision on which one that I had the money for. That was going to be harder to find because I'm going to get all of them sooner or later. So when I come across the harder to find one, I want to get that one first. So the decision, the one, drum roll, give me a drum roll. That's terrible. Spikor. Okay, Spikor. Now he is not my favorite character or anything like that, but he is a PowerCon exclusive. I've never seen him before. I know he's harder to find, so I wanted to pick him up. A lot of the other ones I can still find on eBay for a fairly decent price if I wanted, but him I don't normally see, so I thought, even though he's not my favorite one out of the one he had in there, it's probably going to be one of the harder ones to find, so I went with that. So thanks again to you, James, if you watched this video, for giving me the heads up that you had these. And thank you to my wife, who, once I told her, James just sent me a message that he had a bunch of Filmation figures in, she was like, well, let's go to the toy department. And I was just like, what?
Because I'm missing my Sunday afternoon now.
I never expected to hear her say, let's go to the toy department. So, especially since we weren't that close to it. So I took her up on her offer. I didn't fight her a bit. I was just like, hey, if that's what you want to do, I'm in. You know, if you want to go to the toy department and look, I'll go with you, and maybe we'll see what we can find.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. And so, very happy. Can't wait to get this bad boy put on my shelf. All right, so I am home, and I'm going to go ahead and call this video an end. I thought that I might spend a couple more days getting footage, but I decided that I would just go ahead and stop it here because I got a few things, and I want to show them to you. So the first item that I got yesterday at the toy department. Everyone already saw it. Was the Spikor. So very happy to get this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and get him unboxed and showcase him. And then in retail the other day, been a long time. It feels like a long time since I got some in retail. But I was able to pick up the Gambit. So I'm going to go ahead and get him unboxed. Talk about him a little bit. And then at the very end, I will showcase the item I was super excited to get. It was on my grail list. And I was very glad to be able to get it. I picked it up on eBay. So I will show that at the very end of the video. All right, let me get these. Okay, so we will start off with Spikor, and man, this guy is awesome. He has got some crazy colors. Pink and black and orange and purple and blue. Really cool figure. So, like I explained earlier when I was at the toy department, I don't want to repeat myself a whole lot. But it looked like someone had brought in an entire collection of every figure that they've already made in the Filmation series. The only one I didn't see was the original He-Man and the original Skeletor. As far as I could remember, that was the only ones that was missing. So it was a pretty good collection. There was a bunch of them I wanted. I could only get one. And I really wanted the Trap Jaw. It was very well priced at the toy department. The problem was I just didn't have the budget to get it. So I wasn't able to get that one. That's the one I'm really looking forward to getting to the most, is the Trap Jaw. And then the Evil Lyn, I thought about getting her, and I thought about getting Attila. But when I looked at those two, I realized I can still find those on eBay for pretty much the price they were asking for. But this guy, the toy department had a really good price compared to what you find him for on eBay. So I figured with him being a PowerCon exclusive, he was going to be harder to find, and his price was just too good to pass up on. So not that he was my favorite figure, but when you can find one for a good price that's hard to find, you got to jump on it. So very happy to get these. All right, so the next figure that I got is this Gambit. And man, I love this figure. This guy is long overdue for a Marvel Legends Gambit. So he fits in with the animated series X-Men that I am wanting to collect. So he comes with this nice staff. He also comes with this hand that you can put this card. It's like a glowing card. You can kind of slip that in between his fingers and pose him like that. But he also comes with like an action pose. If you want to get him in like he's throwing some cards, he comes with this hand, which is really cool. So I might pose him with that, see what he looks like. But a really nice figure, very excited. Cannot wait to get him on the shelf with all his X-Men friends. So he is the first of hopefully very many. All right, so now comes the big one. My grail item, which I thought I was never going to get. And if I ever got it, it was going to take me years to get it because it is through the roof expensive for an action figure. Now, it might not be expensive for you, but with the budget and what I'm used to spending, this figure was very expensive. So I was able to find him on eBay for almost half of what I normally see him go for on eBay. So this is a very expensive figure, and I am super excited. I got the original He-Man from the Mattel Castle or Club Grayskull. That's what it was. Mattel Club Grayskull, the original He-Man. So this guy is awesome. So I really like him. So what I'm going to do is I have the Super 7 version that I got, I don't know, a few months ago. I'm going to compare this He-Man to the Super 7 He-Man real quick and just kind of show you some of the differences between the two. All right, guys, so I apologize ahead of time. I do not have a good setup for doing comparisons like this, but here are the two different He-Mans. On one side, this is the original He-Man from Mattel, and this is the Super 7 version right here. So, just by looking at him, you wouldn't think there's a whole big difference. But there is a huge difference. And it starts with this. I mean, that's really all you need to say is the face. I have no idea what Super 7 was thinking by making a face that looks like this after everyone got this. So I don't know. That face sculpt, the difference to me that I can tell is the Super 7 one is just molded plastic, just molded brown plastic, and this is painted plastic. So I think they were just trying to save money by having to paint it, so they just molded the face sculpt with the brown, but it kind of has a translucentness. I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of, I don't know, it just looks funny. There's no way around it. It just looks funny. The one thing that the Super 7 has going for it, there's two things, is the original He-Man, he's got these crazy stupid feet that whoever I got this from, they obviously had it displayed for the last couple years, and his feet are a little loose. Whereas the Super 7, way better. It's a lot more sturdy, looks a whole lot better. So Super 7 really knocked it out of the park on that by fixing that. Super 7 also comes with 4 different head sculpts, I believe, and a shield, and let's see what else. That may have been it. But 4 separate head sculpts, a shield, just a lot of accessories, whereas the Mattel version, all you got was this little block to hold the sword and the He-Man himself. So I wish they would have given this guy a second face sculpt, or maybe with kind of his mouth open where he's yelling a little bit or something like that. I thought that would have looked cool. Another advantage with the Mattel over the Super 7 is this back here. The Mattel goes back and forth, which if you watch the cartoon, sometimes he's got it over here, sometimes it's straight up, sometimes it's over there. It changes on the cartoon, whereas the Super 7 one is just stuck on his left side. Guys, I don't know how much footage I got. I don't think I got very much, so this is probably going to be a shorter video, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below on what you think of my new He-Man figure and the Gambit and the Spike-Or. And if you are collecting these Filmation figures, show me a picture of what you have. I'd like to see it. Also, subscribe to the channel. I finally got over the 69 subscribers that I had last video. I'm up to 71, so grateful for that. We're on to 100. I think I'll do a 100 subscriber giveaway when I get there, but it has taken me a long time to get to the 70, so it's probably going to take me a while to get all the way to 100. But when I get there, we'll do a giveaway for 100 subscribers. So thanks for watching the video again, and we will see you next time. Bye.